7 men imposed abortion through a raw judicial power grab through the Roe versus Wade and Doe versus Bolton decisions. Yep. They opened the floodgates for the entire nation, and we see now, as Lila said, 63 million lives that have been lost under this banner called choice. But we gather here today on a new day because this is the very last March for Life in the history of the United States of America before the Supreme Court hands down the Dobbs decision that appears poised to overturn Roe v. Wade and correct that grave injustice.
I'm Ashley Sadler with LifeSiteNews, and we're here at the Capitol building in Sacramento, California, at the California March for Life 2022. We have hundreds of amazing pro-lifers here today. We've got a handful of counter-protesters, only about maybe 10 or 12, really dwarfed by the number of people who came out here today to speak up on behalf of those who cannot speak for their own defense, the unborn. We have amazing speakers, Lila Rose of Live Action. We also have David Daleiden, who's going to speak today, and we're going to do a march around the Capitol building. This is just an amazing turnout of pro-lifers as the nation awaits the overturning, potentially, of Roe v. Wade, 49 years of abortion precedent at the national level. What are your feelings about the future of this country post-Roe?
Well, the future of our country is we're going to keep doing what the pregnancy clinics have done for the last, decades. We outnumber the abortion clinics by over 50%, and they don't offer real help. I mean, they don't even offer anything if you do regret your abortion. It's the churches and the clinics that offer women the real help afterwards, We clean up their messes.
One of the reasons I became pro-life was like the opportunity cost. So every time you say yes to something, you have to say no to a bunch of things, right? What's the best use of our time? And this is like the human rights issue of our time. If we don't have this, if we don't get this right, we can get nothing right. And it's the foundation of everything. They're the most vulnerable people.
Roe v. Wade was crazy. They called it a landmark decision because it was. It turned right into wrong and wrong into right. And so here for 50 years, we've been protecting the first-degree criminal act of murdering innocent human beings.
The court proceedings have forced their top abortionists to admit under oath the incriminating facts about their sale of aborted fetuses. And now, the very thing that Planned Parenthood and the abortion lobby in California were trying to avoid all along is coming to pass. Their false idol of Roe v. Wade is being shattered.
Today, in California, in America, we sacrifice our children to the God of self.
Yes, we do.
To the God of selfishness.
That's right.
The God of might makes right. But just as Josiah turned away from his inherited culture of death, he determined a new path for his people. Governor Newsom, President Biden, do your duty. Dust off the law. Give every child the equal protection of the law.
That's right.
Protect them. America, California, our children are our future.
Yes, they are.
Our potential is our future. Our children.
Right.
Our children are California's future. Our children are America's future. A future of death is no future at all.
That's right.
So choose life, California.
Amen.
Choose life, America.
Amen.
That concludes the March for Life here in Sacramento, California, 2022. There's amazing energy out here on the pro-life side. So many people came here today to speak on behalf of the unborn, to defend the unborn. We have a hard fight ahead of us here in California, so please pray for us. Keep us in your prayers as we move forward. With LifeSite News, I'm Ashley Sadler.